You know, I am talking about one domain within one corporation. So this could be in one company, you know, and this could probably repeat himself on each company of these. So very important to know that, even though, remember, these companies could probably be using a lot of different features so that they don't have to replicate all this infrastructure, so that they could have these same functionalities. And we don't want to get into that now, but they could probably be using the VPN and be connecting their users, blah, 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 and creating a lot of different other ways to create this without having to replicate this big infrastructure. But still, this is not meant to be explained so that you could believe that this is a lot of different companies in different areas having these functionalities on different sites, because it won't be practical, and it won't give you the performance you're looking for. So, Dario, why are they using this type of networks then? You know, it sounds weird. You just told me they just shut this server down, everything goes down. Well, let's do some explaining. This type of network, when you have, I just told you, one of the reasons, low users, this may be one of the reasons. If you don't have a lot of users, you don't want to spend maybe all this. Second, maybe they don't want to spend enough money. Remember, these servers, we're talking about different servers, different technologies, money. There's money involved here. But even though people think this is very expensive, this type of networks are not as expensive as you might believe, because it all depends on if you know what features do you want on each server, so that you could keep the cost down and make sure that you're buying them so that they could be scalable. Every network has to be viewed as something that is going to grow. And when you design a network and you don't design growability so that it could grow, you're not designing right, you know, and that's liabilities right there. You want to design so that you could grow. This a network, not growable, not good, because it's going to cost you low, it's going to give you low users, okay, but it's not growable. Plus, this server goes down, your whole infrastructure goes down, okay? This type of network, more secure. You get a lot of different servers. They have to go into more trouble, every hacker, to go in here and attack these type of networks, okay? Very important to notice, one of the things I want to show you here is these type of networks, you've been seeing some pictures down there, are these networks that you see that is like big racks of servers, one inside of the other, and these big racks is more likely what you will see here. You won't see box servers when you're talking about this type of infrastructure, this type of schematic. You will see the kind that you're seeing in the pictures you're seeing there, okay? On this kind of servers, you will probably be seeing the ones you're seeing on this picture, which is a one box server, which is a regular server with a box, you know, maybe with a CD-ROM, blah, 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 might have a RAID of drives, you know, blah, blah, blah. This is pretty simple server. So, okay, let's resume what we just explained on this little video, and so that we could keep going for the next videos, okay? We were just saying, why are we using this type of networks? Well, okay, let's resume it quick. Servers on a network means that when they're going to attack you, they need to go to more points so that they could get your company down. When you have different multiple servers, it's easier to generate different points of protections between these servers than if you have all in one server. I got into the server, I'm in. I got into this server doesn't mean I'm in this one, this one, this one, and this one. I still have to find my way through the whole infrastructure, okay? This type of network is also not only about hackers, it's also about problems with nature. You know, if you have a nature problem, you will still have one server down or two, you still have the rest of your infrastructure running, okay? This type of network, what I would suggest, this type of network is not that I won't suggest it, it exists. It's just a network that you would try to use maybe for a real small business. I will be talking about 5 to 10 users. Money is an issue. Their data is not as dangerous to be lost as in this one's. And as you know, I explained in other videos, don't believe that a network, because they're small, their data is not as important as a big network. Remember, I explained that in one of the last videos. You should see it if you haven't, because it's very important to understand that not because of the size of the network your data is important. Every data is important, you know. So nothing, covering with all this material and trying to let you have it out there so that you can start designing better networks. And like I always say, you're going to be seeing my email on screen. You can also be seeing my information, my contact information. If you want to contact me, feel free to do it. Add me on your friend list. Give this to other people so that other people could also disseminate this information. Join the groups, the security groups, join on everything that has to do against hackers. Let's try to make a better world. Let's keep working on this stuff, you know, creating better networks. And not much to say. If you have any questions, let me know by email and I'll try to help you out. I hope this has been informative, so we'll be in touch. Bye.
My net dons, my cyber gangsters, my wire warriors, my computer comrades. This is for you. This is dedicated to the hackers and the crackers.
I know you're up